here's the thing. The day you stop being easy to love is the day you will become real. And that day, the day you finally drop the performance, the pleasing, the softening, the shrinking, the sugarcoating, will be the day your life finally changes. Because easy to love is not who you are. It's a survival identity, a self-protective mask, nervous fulfillment, and becoming real, fully present, honest, whole, embodied is the moment you break every pattern that has ever kept you small. This video is about how I stopped being easy to love and became finally me. Hi, my love. My name is Julia, and I help women to heal their nervous system, release their emotional survival patterns and blocks, and step into the most grounded, authentic, magnetic version of themselves. If you ever felt like you had to be low maintenance, soft, flexible, and the chill version of yourself, this is for you. And if you want to go deeper and finally remove these blocks which are hindering you to be this magnetic version of yourself, to attract easily, I am creating hypnosis meditations right now to get the shift from your anxious version of yourself to your grounded, magnetic, and authentic version of yourself. Okay, let's talk about the day everything changed. Being easy to love is not a personality trait. It's a coping mechanism. For years, I tried to be easy to love. I tried to be agreeable, calm, patient, low maintenance, understanding, not too emotional, not too much, always available, not to bring drama into relationship, always accommodating. I thought being easy would protect me. I thought it would make people stay. I thought it would make me worthy. But here's what I learned. Being easy to love is just another way of saying I don't feel safe being myself. It's the identity you create when you feel like you're losing connection and you're scared of. It's the version of you that learned, if I'm real, I won't be chosen. And I lived that way for far too long. You probably also lived that way for far too long. I want you to be free of thinking like that. There was a specific moment everything changed for me. Not a dramatic event, not a betrayal, not a heartbreak. It was the moment my own body couldn't tolerate to pretending anymore. I remember sitting there, holding in my feelings for someone who just couldn't hold them, for someone who just couldn't give me what I needed, again and again and again. I felt my chest tight, my throat close, my stomach drop. My entire nervous system was screaming, stop abandoning me. It hit me like a wave. I wasn't afraid of losing them. I was afraid of losing the tiny illusion I created of safety, for being the easy version of myself. Let me tell you the truth I was avoiding for years. People don't love you when you're easy. People love you when you're authentic, when you give everything of yourself outside, when your energy rises because you can be yourself, when you feel safe to express yourself. That's what people are looking for. And that's what you should look for as well in yourself. So the ones who only stay when you effortless are the ones who will leave immediately when you start to be real. And often those people are avoidant men and narcissists because they have an illusion of a perfect human being who needs to be with them. And they can't accept realness. They close off of their feelings. They can't grab these feelings. They can't grab this needs. They are scared of love. And if you choose narcissists or avoidant men in the past, it's because you were scared of love too, but a different kind of scared where you can work through. So the ones who can't handle your truth were never meant to be in your energy field. They're never meant to be to hold your heart, your soul, and your body around you. That's not it. They are not it. So mixed signal, hot and cold behavior, avoidance. They all felt normal to me because they didn't require me to show as myself. They required the easy version of myself, someone who don't need, someone who didn't express, someone who didn't ask, someone who didn't feel. But real love requires presence, real emotions, real depth. I wasn't giving myself permission to have all. So ask yourself, journal this out. What version of myself I used to be easy to love? Do you hide your needs? swallow your emotions, pretend that you are okay, avoid conflict, make yourself smaller somehow, overgive so no one leaves, accept less than you want, refuse to disappoint someone. This mask developed for a reason, to protect you. Your younger self created it to survive emotional unsafe relationships, emotional unsafe environment. But you're not living in that reality anymore. And the mask is no longer a protection, it's a limitation. When I finally stopped being easy to love, it wasn't because I suddenly felt brave. It was because I finally allowed myself to feel the fear, the grief, the pain, the anger, the shame, the sadness, the exhaustion, the loneliness, the longing, the heartbreak, the self-abandonment. I read a book, Letting Go, from David Hawking. And he said, emotions dissolve when you stop resisting them, when you let them be where they are, when you accept and make space for them. It's not making space so they stay lower. It's making space for them to process them, to feel them, to welcome them, to give them space and safety. Because with that, you are giving safety to yourself. And he was right. Today, I let myself to feel everything instead of performing everything. Was the day the easy version of me dissolved, and the real me finally came through. Right now, your nervous system feels safer being easy. Maybe real emotion led to rejection. Maybe expressing yourself led to conflict. Maybe being honest led to abandonment. So your body learned, I must earn love. But here is where the shift happens. Real safety comes from being fully you, not from being the chill version. To rewrite this, start visualizing relationships where your emotion are met with softness. People who love how deep you think, how deep you feel, and how deep you express. Partners who stay when you express yourself. Friends who support your honesty. Connections where your truth is welcome. Your nervous system needs new emotional memories. Over time, your body learns being real won't end with punishment anymore. And that changes everything, believe me. But first, you can't jump from 0 to 100 and believe your new beliefs instantly. You need to climb the belief ladder. So you can jump from I must be easy to be loved to my whole self is worthy of love. You have to ladder it. Start with it makes sense I become easy to be loved. It's possible I don't need that strategy anymore. I'm allowed to express more truths. I'm allowed to be seen in my emotion. I'm lovable when I'm fully myself. Your nervous system accepts change gradually. You don't need to become real by punishing yourself. You become real by softening into the version of you who always was there. This is where most people get stuck. They try to force authenticity. They pressure themselves into speaking the truth. But real authenticity comes from safety. And safety comes from nervous system regulation, emotional allowance, somatic relief, subconscious rewiring, inner child healing, boundaries, and self-trust. This is why I created my framework, to make authenticity feel not scary. So there's also this awkward in-between phase. So there's always a phase where you stop being easy, but you're not really comfortable to be real yet. You feel exposed, you feel vulnerable, you question everything and what you do. People react differently. Your old patterns try to pull you back and your body wants to shrink again. This is completely normal. You are crossing the river between the identity that survived and your new, full expressed self. Stay with it. So my love, the day you stop being easy to love is the day you stop abandoning yourself. It's the day you start choosing real connection over fake harmony. It's the day your relationships deepen. It's the day you start to attract people who can actually meet you. It's the day you step into your full expression. Being loved for your real self is nothing like being tolerated for your small self. If you made it to the end, leave me an orange heart, so I know you are here. For the perfect next step, watch my video Why She Attracts So Easily and you still not. Why she's so magnetic and you still chasing. This will make everything we talked about today a little lighter in your heart. I will see you there. Bye, my love.